The question on everyone's mind as soon as Joe Burrow announced his transfer, what does this mean for Tate Martell? What does it mean, Tim Bielik?
Means he's now QB2. If Haskins is QB1, that's the natural progression. And when it comes to Tate Martell, I think his involvement this season was going to be, sub packages, the occasional wild tater formation, I'm going to call it, where they put him in occasionally every once in a while as a changeup. I don't think it happens as frequently as it would with Joe Burrow, and I don't think he plays any other position than quarterback. You'll see him at the end of blowouts. You'll see him the occasional changeup in the red zone, but it's clear Martell's got a new role, and he's one step closer to eventually becoming Ohio State's starting quarterback.
Would you wrap him in bubble wrap because he's a little bit small and now he's the #2 guy, and maybe if he was the #3 guy, you could just like throw him out there and have him do cartwheels? Like, would it really change in your mind how they use him? And then also for you, since you're a Tate Martell expert, simpatico with how you see the world, how do you think Tate Martell is viewing all this? So answer both those.
I wake up every morning and think, what does this mean for Tate Martell, regardless of Ohio State's quarterback situation? I think he's happy. I don't think he was hoping for Joe Burrow to leave, but I think he is happy to be closer to playing. And he's QB2, like Tim said, so he's an injury away from going into the game. He'll be the guy in the game in garbage time. They will not be as gadgety with Tate Martell now as I thought they'd be. And I guess it was kind of foolish to think they would ever be, because this always seemed like it was going to happen. It seemed very unlikely that they would keep all the quarterbacks. So I don't know why we, and when I say we, I mean me, ever got excited about Tate Martell as a slot receiver, Tate Martell as a running back. You can't do that with your #2 quarterback. But he'll play. He'll play as a normal backup would, and I think he'll play sometimes as a change of pace guy to Dwayne Haskins, because Tate is unlike Joe Burrow and Dwayne Haskins, but he's a little closer to Burrow, I think, in terms of comfortability running the ball than Dwayne Haskins is. So now that you have two guys on complete opposite sides of the spectrum, I think you'll see Tate as a change of pace more than maybe you would have seen him with Joe Burrow.
I thought you were going to say Tate Martell, a little closer to magic.
Yeah.
Here's my final question for you guys. Short answer. We had discussed this on the Buckeye Talk podcast, the idea of multiple quarterbacks transferring. That if Tate Martell, I think a lot of people saw Joe Burrow's transfer coming, but that if Tate Martell really wants to play and doesn't want to sit behind Dwayne Haskins, what if 2 guys transferred? We're now sitting in a world where Joe Burrow is gone. Do you think there's any chance of a Tate Martell transfer, or is all of a sudden he's QB2 and all, we were just theorizing before, all that's gone?
I think that's gone. If he's QB2, I think he's smart enough to know he's one play away, and it seems like they'll give him opportunities to get on the field this year.
And again, if Dwayne Haskins is great this year and maybe he goes to the NFL, Tate Martell could be the starting quarterback next year. You think he's good now?
Yeah, I think he sticks around this year. Yeah.
All right. I would say my opinion of Tate Martell is happy.
Yeah.
Happy. All right. He's Tim Bielik, always happy. Bill Landis, sometimes happy. Doug Maurice, rarely happy. Thank you for watching at cleveland.com.